There's a different kind of howl and roar at Safari Niagara in Ridgeway this weekend. It's the 7th annual Boo at the Zoo. Up to 7,000 ghosts, goblins, ghouls, princesses, superheroes, and more are expected over the 3-day weekend, which will help kids get into the Halloween spirit.
We had the concept. We went around and we seen other zoos were doing it, and we want to try on a small scale. So we just called a couple people in, and it was very small at the time. And over the 7 years, it's grown to be quite a day, three-day event to close our season off.
How does it work? I understand you have about 65 vendors here today as well.
Yeah, we open our door up. If a vendor or a company or a crafter or somebody wants to come in for free, we give them for free. We only ask that they have fun for the day, set their booths up for 1, 2, or 3 days, hand candy out, promote themselves. So it's a community event that they can do for back to the community and get a little people to know about them as well.
As always, guests are asked to bring a non-perishable food item to Boo at the Zoo. This year, 6 local charities will divvy up the proceeds.
Every year, this is the kickoff for our Christmas run, so it gives us a really good base to get started because we help about 500 families each year at Christmas.
I guess this is really a lot about awareness for you as well, being here.
Exactly. There are still people who will come to me on the street and say, I didn't know you had a food bank. So we do have a food bank, and a lot of the food does go out through that.
How much need is there in Fort Erie for that food bank?
Unfortunately, it's growing every day as the cost of housing and food is increasing. We're seeing more and more new families coming to us that have never been in before. So it's huge. We do serve about 500 families every month for food bank.
Amber, can you tell me what Food for Kids is all about? You're a fairly new organization.
We are. We started in Niagara region in January of 2018, and what we do is we provide weekend food packages to children. So as long as our kids are going to school Monday to Friday, they have breakfast clubs that help them out and some snacks. The difference is when they go home on the weekends, some of them are going home to empty cupboards. So that's where we're sort of stepping in to fill that void.
That's kind of unique. It's really an interesting kind of concept because you would think that bringing the food to the schools, they're going to eat it at the school, but this is something that you're carrying over through the weekend. How did that concept come about?
Well, we started back in Hamilton in 2012, and our founder, who is Lena Bassford, actually was volunteering at during the week of breakfast program. And what happened is she arrived one day and there was a child already waiting, and he explained that he hadn't eaten over the weekend. And it was sort of like a light bulb went off. So she came up with a system to assemble these food packages and get them distributed in a fairly discreet way through the schools. And on Friday afternoons, once the child leaves school, they get to go home and open up that pack, and there's, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and some snacks to tide them over through the weekend so that on Mondays when they come back to school, they're hungry to learn, not hungry to eat.
Then this event itself is a big one for you, and that's why you're out here as a vendor as well this year?
We are, yeah. We definitely wanted to be involved as a vendor just to say thank you to the people that are coming. It takes a lot to give back of your time, your money, your food, and we just wanted really to be a part of Boo at the Zoo to say thank you to everybody that's, so generous to us.
Boo at the Zoo marks the final weekend for Safari Niagara, and what a great way to cap off a season. Reporting in scary Stevensville for The Source, I'm Mike Balsom.